What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Tony Sanchez here, Technical Bartender. And today we're going to be covering how to store your rice and beans. We're going to go over the steps, the tools you need, and the right way to get it done. So you guys stay tuned for that. So we're going to keep it simple. Like I said, it's just a little house. Hey, what's going on, YouTube world? Welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna try to wrap this this video up today. I'm in an awkward position right now because I already did this video, but I wound up not liking the angle of the video. So I've got it on my where you hang the hangers up in your clothes. I've got it on there on a Joby style tripod. So, anyways, it's a tight spot in here, but we're gonna wrap this video up today. From the intro, you guys probably know what we're doing. We're going to be showing you how to store your beans and your rice correctly, getting them ready for long-term storage. So we've got our iron. It's hot. It's ready to go, ready to seal up the Mylar bags. We're going to be getting 4 pounds of beans in one bag and 5 pounds of rice in another bag. So we've got that. We've got our scissors. We've got our permanent marker right here. And we've got some buckets down here, but we don't really need those right now. We've got our oxygen absorbers right here. And that's all we need. So you go ahead and get one of these bags prepped. And I actually did this, like I said, I did it a couple days ago. But I didn't like the angle, but I do have some that are ready that I did that day. And they came out good, nice and tight. You know, obviously the oxygen absorbers, you know, so I've got all the oxygen in it, and just, you know, get it nice and folded up and get all the air out you can, and let the oxygen absorber do the rest. So as you guys can see, I wrote on it right there, 5 pounds of rice, 5.9 the day that I got it bagged up. But we're going to show you guys how you get this done, and this will pretty much ensure the longevity of your rice and beans, pretty much forever. So. But we're going to take this one out. See, this one's the rice, so we'll go ahead and start with the rice real quick. You guys can see another thing that I do is I cut that off, and I'll usually tape it to the bag that the rice is in, or, you know, rubber band it around it, whatever. It's just how to cook the rice and stuff like that. So let's get started. First, we're going to get our Mylar bag right here. And these are 2-gallon buckets. I'm using 1-gallon Mylar bags. So it's not like some of the videos you see where it's 5-gallon buckets and 5-gallon Mylar bags, and they, you know, kind of fits in there right. No, these are just more or less, I'm going to put like 2 or 3 of these in here. Should fit 2 really easy. So, but when you're doing this, we're going to start with the rice. So here we go. Always before you do this, inspect it. I mean, not really a big deal anyways. Some people choose to freeze your rice and beans 24 hours to kill off any kind of bugs or insects that may be in it. But I've already kind of glanced through it and looked for those problems. And I didn't see anything in there. But either way, when you seal this up and you put your oxygen absorbers, which is going to absorb any oxygen that's in there, anything that was in there is going to die off anyway. So don't let that concern you. But we're just going to pour this. Now, like I said, I've already done this once, so I know that this gallon Mylar bag, I know, holds 5 pounds of rice or beans perfectly. So get that all poured in there. Go. Now, as you guys can see, you've got about, say about maybe 5 inches from the top, which is perfect. So as I kind of unfold these little creases on the bottom, it'll fill up, you know, a little bit better. But the Mylar is real good at conforming to the shape of the rice as you pour it in there, so it sucks out any air that's around it. It doesn't really leave any pockets of air, so that's pretty much good to go. Before we open up these oxygen absorbers, that's the last thing you want to do, because once you open these up, you either have to use them all or you need to immediately vacuum seal them back so you can use them again. So that's what I did last time. So we'll be saving that for the last step. So now, we've got this here. Pull out a little 2x4. That's what we're going to do our ironing on. And I will take this. I'm not really worried about getting all the air out right now because I'm just only going to iron about 3/4 of it. I'm going to leave that much open so I can stick my oxygen absorber in there when it's time. So, and these have these, you guys can actually see, there's a tear tab right here where you just tear it open. I'm going to try to seal it above that so I can use it if I need it. Not that worried about it because I'm pretty sure that I'll have a knife anyways, because I always do, but you never know. So I'm just going to lay this flat on here. Make sure it's nice and lined up. I'm going to leave this part open for the last part when I seal it up completely after I throw the oxygen absorber in there. And we're just going to iron over that a couple times. About 10 seconds should suffice. I'm just going to kind of go back and forth. Make sure we get a good seal on there. That should be good right there. Get the pistol out of the way. There we go. So that's, it doesn't stay hot very long. I mean, it's hot right now, but after 10 seconds, it'll just be barely warm. As you can see, I left a little opening right there. Right here. Just enough room to get my oxygen absorber in when it's time to seal it up permanently. I'm making sure that this actually sealed up good, and it looks like it did. So we can put that to the side and move on to the next one, which is the pinto beans. So, and actually, just to make this video a little bit quicker, I can top here. So we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and get this sealed up. Throw that in there real quick. Now, if you're doing numerous bags, you want to save, if you're getting numerous 1 pound bags or whatever, or yeah, 1 gallon bags set up, you're going to want to do your oxygen absorbers last. Like, just throw all your oxygen absorbers in there at the very end. But since I'm just doing one, just to show you guys real quick, I can go ahead and seal it up now. But in the event I was doing multiple ones, I would only iron about 3/4, and I'd get all my bags ready like that. 3/4, iron 3/4. And then I would simply leave that little piece open right there. That little bit right here. For the very end, when I'm ready to open up the oxygen absorbers, because like I said, you don't want to keep them out long. So when you open them, it's time to use them. So open them, use them, seal them back up. So you save that step for last. But since I'm just showing you guys how to do this, get all the air out right now. So we went through the steps, guys. You know, get all your supplies that you need. You're gonna need your bucket, your Mylar bags, your oxygen absorbers, your scissors, your permanent marker, and I believe that's it. Fill it up. 1 gallon bag holds about 5 pounds of beans or rice. So, and usually that's the weight that they come in. Fill it up. Leave about 5 inches up top, which is what it's going to be if you're just doing 5 pounds. Once you get all your bags ready like that, pull out your oxygen absorbers and throw them in there and seal it up the rest of the way with iron. Pretty simple. There you go. That's sealed up, ready to go. I'm going to take my marker. Right what we got in here. We got 4 pounds pintos. And this was done on 5, 13, 19. And we have a good idea of, you know, how old they are, even though they're going to last forever once you seal them up properly. So no worries there. But this is perfectly sealed. There's no openings. So that's done. Right there. From this point, what I'll do, which these are the same, it's the same bag anyway, so this one that I have in there is fine. I only need one. But you see how the difference the oxygen absorber makes anyways. This is the one I did 4 days ago. You see how the oxygen absorber, it's airtight. You can see how conformed it is. That was just 4 days ago. This is at the beginning. Not really much air in there, but you can see the difference of just how much more conformed it is. But after a day or two, the oxygen absorbers, you know, after it does its job, it's going to suck out any kind of oxygen in there, any kind of air. But from here, those fit perfectly in there like that. And my 2-gallon buckets that I got for free from Kroger's, from the bakery. Boom. Cooking instructions. Kind of throw it in there. And there we go. We've got 8 pounds of beans, pintos, stored up for indefinite storage. And we've got 10 pounds of rice. So, really simple, guys. And that's what you do just to ensure that it's not... Turn this iron off since we're done with it. Just to make sure that, you know, no kind of bugs get in it. Just to make sure that it's good forever, pretty much, when it's time to use it. Anyways, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed that channel. What? Hope you guys enjoyed. Well, I mean, I do hope you guys enjoyed the channel. So, folks, there you have it, guys. Thank you for tuning into the channel and checking out my latest video. Like I said, just to recap on it, I showed you guys today how to get your rice and beans set up. I'm sure a lot of people that are new in prepping, they learn right off the bat, oh, rice and beans, stock up on rice and beans. You're on the right track, yeah, but just don't forget that when you are in a SHTF situation, have a means to cook those rice and beans. Obviously, you're going to need water and stuff like that. So, but today, like I said, I've been having rice and beans. I just started prepping like for bugging in, you know, situations. I just started that probably maybe 6 months ago. So these rice and beans I've had for about 5 or 6 months or so, something like that. Maybe a little bit longer, but not much. So I needed to get them in buckets. Figured it'd be a good opportunity to do a video. Did some homework. This was a first for me. So you guys, if you can remember, Mylar bags. I want the 1 gallon. Oxygen absorbers. You'll need about 300, like I think it's cc's, whatever it's in it that, you know, does what it does. It's cc's worth, so 300 for the gallon. Buckets. You'll need buckets. These are just 2-gallon icing buckets I got for free. I might add there. Got it for free. Cheapskate. So, Mylar bags, oxygen absorbers, buckets, rice and beans, and iron. Way to seal up the Mylar when you got it all sealed up. And that's basically, in a nutshell, what this video was about today. So, like always, guys, I do this for educational purposes. I hope you guys actually gain some value out of it, something you can apply to your preps, or just to know how, or, you know, whatever. Just, you know, gain some knowledge, or, you know, whatever. That's what got me started prepping. Was a while back we had some issues where the country seemed kind of vulnerable, and I started off with, I still have them here too. Potassium iodine. I'll never forget. That's what I started off with. This saturates your gland, so I can't take in any bad iodine from like radiation, stuff like that. Saturates it, so it can't take any more in. That's what got me started. Strictly educational videos, kind of like the one you're watching now. Gave me some knowledge and stuff like that, and yeah, it just kind of went from there. Turned into a fun hobby that I love doing now. I love learning new info and educating other people now, so that's kind of what I'm into now. So you guys feel free to drop a comment. Please remember to like this video, share it with your friends if you can, and subscribe to the channel. I try to post once a week, so hit that bell icon to receive future notifications of what I do upload. And most of all, guys, I love y'all the most.